All right, here we go. Let's get into this. Some more Minecraft and chatting about all kinds of things that have happened since last week, actually, and beginning of this week. Which is two main things really are like Animal Crossing, the big update that came early. Because that was supposed to.
It dropped Friday.
No, it dropped early.
What are you talking about? It dropped on a Friday.
It
didn't.
Didn't drop Friday, dude. I was streaming it Thursday. It dropped Wednesday. It was supposed to drop Friday.
Well, Nintendo was feeling generous.
Yeah, which is fantastic. I'll take it. How do I do this glowstone? Okay, Enderman, get the hell out of here.
I'll just turn the mouse back on. Be prepared. They all over the place.
I know you turned it back on. I'm just like, oh my god, what are you doing here? Why?
Oh, so I've actually decided to mess around with your like pyramid building, and I've actually like looked in it every so often when I was on, and nothing ever tried to spawn inside it. So I think glowstone is actually the best lighting source.
Well, it's lit it up completely. So yeah, it's a good lighting source. We'll take it.
I mean, I've had buildings. I mean, I've had whole houses full of. Well, you've seen my lighting sources.
Oh, torches, yeah.
And mobs still appear inside.
Oh, I know. This glowstone there is actually really nice, so we'll have to keep using it. So.
Yeah, I'll make sure. I'll make sure when we re-update, when we get a new file, I will just go into creative mode and go straight to net, and then just get like a stacks of just glowstone and start.
Hello, Niece. How you doing? How's it going? What is happening today? We're just building with glowstone and granite. Or at least I'm building with glowstone and granite. Cody's building something else. I have no idea.
I have no idea what I'm getting into yet. I'm just finishing up on breaking down glowstone for you.
So yeah, the Animal Crossing update that dropped on Wednesday. Nintendo dropped it early.
The only thing I got out of it so far is the little picture that they give you.
Hi, Piggy. Should eventually like build a pen for these animals.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We need to get the granite house up and going and start getting the place moving so I can tear down the other spot we're in. That way I can go ahead and use where the where the original base was. I can turn that into a farm.
Because that'll be fast. Okay, here we go.
I mean, it don't have to be like complete. Right. I mean, it just needs to have somewhere I can just start storing stuff.
Yeah, so sleepy and have sorbet. Ooh, sorbet. I love it. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. We got back from we got a little getaway basically. Wife and I went to a place. We stayed in a hotel. We went to Dave & Buster's and played some games. So yeah, good times. Oh, hello. Well, I can go there also, but still. Boop, 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 boop. And have you picked up Animal Crossing, Niece? I know you've played a bit. You and I have played a bit. Because the big update dropped. So one of the things they did with the update is they made this cafe in the museum. And now you have.
Did you just say capture the enemy?
No, cafe in the museum.
Oh, I thought you said. I literally heard something so different.
Sorry, I'll talk slower.
Because
otherwise it's gonna be like, what did he say? No, like you have to find this like rooster named Brewster, which is Animal Crossing and their puns. They love them.
Yeah, I'm so glad you warned me of that because I was fixing to go off.
So you have to do that first. You talk to the owl in the museum first.
Oh, Bladder, kidney guy.
That's a switch in like a year. Oh yeah! Wow.
I call him Bladder, so I'm just saying his name. I call him Kidney.
Your Switch has been collecting dust, Niece. So you have to clean the dust off of it, charge the battery, and pick up Animal Crossing. They got some new stuff on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was streaming, and like the update's kind of cool. They have some. Now, there's one thing on the update I will say that is a little annoying.
What's that?
Okay, so
I'm still on
cool
just
thing.
zero.
Oh, go ahead. So go ahead, Cody.
I'm still on the star 0 rating island. I'm still starting out, just trying to like build 3 houses.
I see like a 1-star rating. So basically,
that's where I'm still at.
So basically, your residents can come over your house while you're in it, which is fine because if you want to leave, I like Blathers. He has the cutest outfit. He does. He absolutely does. He has that like professor sweater to him, and it's so adorable. But
Oh,
yeah,
he's the smart one of the people.
he is. He has all the information. So, and it's really cool because they can come over, and if you leave, then they'll leave your place. So you're not stuck in your place. The only thing is if they come over, you can't decorate anymore. You have to stop decorating. It just won't let you. But you can easily like leave, and they'll leave it. So that's not a big deal. The problem becomes there's a part they added in the game where now they can invite you over to their place. Like if you actually come across them while they're like just out on the island, they might invite you to back to their place, which is cool, except
You really don't want to say that to me because you know where I take things. They invite you over to their place. What are they taking you to?
No.
What are they gonna do to you?
They don't do anything to you, but they don't let you leave until they say it's okay.
Oh, so it's a hostage situation.
It kind of does become a hostage situation, which
So
is
you knew where I was
funny.
taking this,
Like,
and you still let.
well, first you talk to them and they might try to like sell you some of their stuff.
I'm
So like
almost
if you see anything like in their what is it in their house, that you might want, you could actually sell it, buy it from them if they're
that's
willing
kinda
to
neat.
sell it. But the problem is it becomes like when you try to leave, they'll say, hey, you don't leave yet, and you can't. You literally can't. And
That's because they're lonely.
eventually they'll play a game with you. Like Boots played.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna upgrade my island to get to that point. I think I'm happy with my little one-star barren island life.
So on my island, Boots the alligator, he was playing like the game higher or lower, where he draws a card and you have to guess if like the next
Guess
card is
what
gonna
it
be
is.
higher or lower, and then
Oh yeah, I like that
It-
game.
it
of
only
cards, actually.
I only got like one round in, and I got it right because he drew a 3.
Really?
He drew a 3. I was like, yes, it's likely gonna be higher. There's a better chance. And sure enough, he drew a 6. I was like, cool, it's higher. But yeah, no, Nice, it's like, whoa, Nintendo, can you fix this? Can you actually let me leave? Because what if I have to?
You know Nintendo's like, oh, we gonna make a hostage situation where we gonna make it fun and cute.
It's like,
I know
what
there
if
was some dark minds in Nintendo.
let me find an ugly villager won't let me leave. I'll throw my Switch in the trash. I know,
I mean, it could be
like,
worse.
I was like, Nintendo, fix this, please. What the hell? It's not letting me leave. I think the VOD is still up, so you should be able to
Watch it.
watch it because like he wouldn't let me
If I
leave.
get some free time, I'll check it out.
I don't know if it happened like during the VOD,
Honestly, what
during
you
the
should
stream though.
do, I'll tell you what you gotta really do. Because I've seen a lot of streamers actually do this with their YouTube pages. They would just like make like a 30-minute or 40-minute or even an hour-long just like highlight of the VOD. And just do that, just post like random content like that on it.
Yeah, well I do have some.
That's shit to drill an entire 3-hour VOD.
I do have a funny clip where I'm trying to get my shovel, and I keep getting like every holdable item in my inventory except for the shovel, and it's hilarious. I'll be posting that probably tomorrow. But
Okay,
yeah,
I want to
Nice,
look
I'm
out
the
for that.
same way. I'd be like, hello, can we fix this, Nintendo? Because otherwise, I'm gonna stop playing this game.
No, you won't. You know Nintendo's got their hooks in you.
Animal Crossing, I can honestly just drop it and not play it again. I mean,
Until the next one drops, and then you're picking it straight up.
I might play if they drop. But the thing is, this last update is gonna be like the last free DLC that they're doing. So
I'm
And it
actually
was
curious of what
huge,
else they're
too.
gonna. Yeah, it was.
they
I
added,
was honestly shocked that didn't have to actually fit and manually install. I'm surprised it actually auto started for me. That never really happens.
yeah, and they added this. It's actually a literal kappa, like the Japanese kappa, the water
what's
demon
the kappa
thing.
again? The what thingy?
Cycling through 7 different items first. Yeah, Nice, you have to watch the video. It's hilarious. I'm just sitting like, I just want my shovel. Can I get my shovel, please? And it's like, no, it got ridiculous. Like first I was going through like other like tools. Like okay, we have like, okay, the vaulting pole, the fishing pole, the step ladder, right? The slingshot, all of that. And then I ended up getting like stuff that you just can't even use that you can hold on to. Like it's just free to hold basically. And it was getting ridiculous. I was just like cracking up at that point. I was like, okay. What else is gonna come up while I'm doing that? It's like, I just want the shovel, please. Can I have it? But yeah, I mean, the update's pretty cool. I have to admit, there are cool things. I think that part needs to be fixed, but like, so in Japanese myth, there's a thing called a kappa, which is like a water turtle spirit. And so like it's this thing that has like a shell and it lives in the water. It's like a Japanese spirit thing, and it basically is in Animal Crossing now. It's really cute. It's called Cap'n. And he basically does the same thing that the pelicans do, but he does it by boat. But he also sings to you on the way. And
good lord, no, I'm not ready for this.
And you can like clap your hands along with the song. It's kind of cool.
Oh no.
And then you can make food as well, so you can craft food with like certain things in the kitchen. Are they gonna
take this from kid friendly to hardcore survival? Because if that's the truth, I definitely have some dark ideas where I want to take this.
I don't know if they'll go that far with it, but they definitely.
I mean, like, just casually takes my axe, whacks off the head of one of the people on my. Eats them, becomes the next Wendigo. Can't do nothing, is trapped in the middle of the ocean.
I just
that is the saddest Wendigo story I just ever thought of.
Yeah, you can like literally like just sit there and like you take these boat tours to these islands. So instead of like flying to the islands and like having to get like a ticket to fly to a random island to find stuff and find people, you do it by boat. You just pay them like, I think it's like 1,000 Nook miles actually.
Oh, that's a shocker. I figured it'd be bells.
I thought so too, but no, it's actually Nook miles you use.
So let me guess, it's another friend of Tom Nook?
Yeah, you can make food now.
I'm pretty sure by this point Tom Nook has friends with the Russian mob.
And it
seems like every person you invite in that game has some relation to that man.
Well, they even like updated the decorating too. Like that's a really cool feature because before
I ain't really done much.
So in your house, decorating, like the wallpaper used to be like one wallpaper for the entire room, and that was it. But now you can actually alternate walls. Like you can have an accent wall that's different than the rest of them. So it's like you can mix and match wallpaper in one room. There's a lot of cool stuff in the game.
Wallpaper ain't never changing, considering what I went through to get it.
The food, tell you please. I mean, it's about all I know is that now you need certain items, I guess, in the kitchen in order to make food and to craft food. But it is a thing now. Like you can legit craft food. It is adorable, except when it's in your inventory and you're trying to get your shovel and you're holding everything but your shovel. But yeah, accent walls now too, Nice. It's crazy. So like, if you're big into decorating, that's the big thing with Animal Crossing now. It's like you can really decorate really crazy.
The main thing of it? That was the main thing of it when the game dropped.
And it's even bigger now. Like, and hang things from the ceiling.
Well, I'll take that back. I take back what I just said. Let me take that back. Because when it actually dropped, it said for fans that have played probably every game since the beginning, which they are, and it said, well, actually, if you've never played one, this is probably the best way to jump into one.
I mean, they've expanded it far beyond what they've allowed you to do in other Animal Crossing games. Like, it is...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because they said honestly, like this is actually going to be like a fresher breath air to the Animal Crossing community. I'm like...
Yeah, like hanging things from the ceiling now, like, that's a new thing. So you can hang a light from the ceiling?
Yeah. I can hang... So next spooky season, I can. You know where I want to take this.
Oh god. Can only imagine.
You know where I was. You
Can
know
only
where I was
imagine,
going.
Cody.
You know me too well.
I mean, I'd say for a full breakdown, Nice, the best thing to watch is the Nintendo Direct that came out. How long ago was that? That was like a month ago or so?
October 15th.
October 15th. So the October 15th Nintendo Direct. If you go on YouTube and look at Nintendo's channel and the Nintendo Direct that came out on the 15th.
It's the most disliked video in the world.
Is it disliked? Why is it disliked?
It
should be the most
You're
liked.
serious, right? You're serious, right?
It's Animal Crossing, like honestly. No,
The Nintendo Direct that brought us the expansion plan. You're telling me you don't know why it's the most disliked?
Yeah,
that's
right. It's like $50 for the expanded Nintendo Online.
And again, I paid $47.99.
I mean, if you can get it for a cheap price, but I'm still not going to get it though, because for me it's just not worth it. Because what they're offering just isn't. Oh, no problem.
I'm just waiting on the rest of the games, but you got to look at it from someone's perspective like me, instead of someone like you.
Well, someone who doesn't like have access to like a lot of like the old school games like that, who wants
or has access to a PC that can just run an emulator.
Yeah, I mean you can get emulation machines that will do some of that stuff, but still, it's very.
Oh no! If I want to do it, it's going hard. It's going hardcore. And we ain't playing. We going full in, or we going home.
I'd consider it if they offered more, honestly.
Well, they are. It's just they're not. It's Nintendo. They're gonna be slow.
I mean, there is also the paid DLC that you get for Animal Crossing with it, so you don't have to buy the DLC. You just get it from doing the expanded online.
I got the DLC already. It's just once my expansion plan goes up, then I lose access to my DLC, which would then intrigue me to want to spend $24.99.
Well, that's why I'd just buy the paid DLC for it.
I'm just too lazy to actually spend more money than Nintendo deserves.
Because I mean, honestly, like I said, I can understand it being worth it for some people to do, but for me, it's just not worth it because, like the Sega games, I have pretty much like more Sega games through Steam, more Sega Genesis games through there than what they're offering in that. So.
Well, what they're offering in that is just saying, and again, I quote, "This is just a starting lineup. Everything else will come down the road."
I'm sure it will.
Give us time because we're slow.
I'm sure it will, and that's fine.
We're not House of Mouse. They could just throw us straight out there.
My fave evolution. Okay, so that is, what is it? Sylveon, 100% Sylveon. I love.
No, I did not.
I love Sylveon.
Oh yeah, so we may have accidentally
what about
lost
yours, niece? What about yours? I have to know now. Since the question's out there. What were you saying, Cody? Continue.
We may have accidentally lost our beehive that was on an oak tree next to the base.
We lost our beehive. Wait, what'd you do? How big is the beehive? What happened?
The bees got angry about the taxes.
Wait, about what? What steps? Oh, I mean, I know she likes Eevee. She really likes Eevee. I may or may not need to know for scientific purposes. Hold on, let me text.
Steph.
Let me text Steph real quick. I'll let you know, niece.
But man, say it'd be just normal.
It's that, or you can DM her on Discord. But I'm gonna text her.
I actually got Pokemon Diamond and Pearl both. I actually got Diamond and Pearl pre-ordered.
Oh, do you?
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want it. I also am hoping I get the Let's Go Eevee for Christmas, because I did tell Steph I wanted that one. But
I actually got Let's Go Eevee, and I like it simply due to the fact it's like we're gonna take modern tech, but we're going old school with it. It's just like you're not getting none of this new crap. It's like You get Gen 1, that's all you get.
Okay, niece wants to know.
The only thing I just didn't like about, and this is my only critique to it, it's just that it didn't feel like a normal Pokemon game, where it's like you come across you could battle weakened down and you could capture a wild Pokemon, but in this one it's just like, no, you only battle just certain people. It's like, what's the point of raising Pokemon if I can't battle the other normal wild Pokemon?
There we go. See, oh, Yzma. Yzma's like, hi. She's like, just peeking her head up while I'm sending a text message here. So, but yeah, I mean, you definitely want a game like if you're gonna have Pokemon, it's part of the fun is battling the Pokemon.
I mean, that was always the fun of it, to always go into a battle and try to figure out the best combos, what works against what.
Like, I like that in Pokemon Go, how I can actually battle stuff. I'll let you know as soon as she replies, because that's be very
Pokemon
important.
Go is more as like, as a way to get people out to exercise and just kind of just capture stuff and not actually battle it.
I mean, capturing and collecting all of them in, like, forming like your dream team, like your strong team of Pokemon that you just are gonna.
I really don't have a strong team, because I mean, for me, this is the way I work: dragon, fire, a grass, and a water, and an electric, plus an Eevee and a Vulpix. That's all I run.
Eevee is adorable. In fact, actually, on Pokemon Go,
I just keep Eevee around because it's just so cute.
Hold on, see if I can bring it up here real quick. Turn the volume all the way down. It's gonna log into my Pokemon Go account. Okay, Yzma's like, hi, look, pay attention to me. I see you, Yzma. I mean, but Eevee's adorable. Vulpix is cute too. Vulpix is really cute. I should call. Sylveon, then Espeon, then Eevee. Espeon is good, and those are actually like two of my favorite. Friendjon on Pokemon Go. But yeah, absolutely. I'll send you. I can send you my code after stream. Remind me. I'll send you my code, and we'll go ahead and do that. So let me go to my Pokemon real quick. I'm gonna show you. So I actually have two Sylveons. I have a shiny Sylveon and I have a regular Sylveon, and it's great because it is just, it's like the colors are reversed, like the blue and the pink, and it's beautiful. So as you combat power.
I know one thing. I got ripped off whenever I started getting into Pokédex.
Let me go up close here. So hold on, see if it'll focus, but you can kind of see that's my Sylveon right there, and I've like maxed out friendship right there on this one, so we have like the badge. So if he's like on my team basically, then niece, well actually we'd have to be closer. If they ever make it, we can trade like far away. Friends,
the global community.
I will definitely trade you. I have like some 3-star Eevees that I'm holding on to give to people.
Oh, wait, hold up a second. Are you telling me that Pokemon Shield and Sword, which has the long distance trading system, is actually worked better than the Pokemon Go trading system? Are you seriously telling me that's sad?
Pretty much. You can't trade with anyone.
That is sad.
So there's my shiny Sylveon right there, where it's the same thing, but it's like where it has a blue and pink all reversed. I love both of them. They're so beautiful. So when they had the Eevee event, I got all the Eeveelutions. Oh, niece, do you know the naming trick on Pokemon Go, right? To get the Eeveelutions if you don't have them, because it is a naming trick to get a guaranteed like Sylveon. And I know it. I found out about it, but then, I mean, there's also, if you get so many hearts in friendship and then evolve it, then it'll become a Sylveon. But yeah, there's like you can name certain things to kind of, and it works only once if you do this. And most people know about this, but if some people don't, and I've told them to help them out. So But yeah, honestly, okay, so you do know about it. So okay, cool, awesome. Yzma, that's my headphone cord, baby. Oh my god, what are you doing, Yzma? Calm down, baby girl. Calm down, please. Okay. But yeah, I've got like every evolution and then two like 3-star EVs. But yeah, it won't let you trade unless you are like near the person. So you can't have like a friend far away and trade Pokemon with them because it won't let you. Which I don't know why. It should.
Yeah, that's the dumbest thing I've ever seen because the Switch version, I've seen people trade. I've watched people trade Pokemon on Twitch streams from people all over the world. I mean, literally. I watch people trading you. I watched someone in the U. I watched one of my favorite streamers down in Georgia. He started switching with people in his community and selling to people in his community way out there.
Yeah, it's
nowhere near Georgia.
So you also have a Sylveon for your best buddy? Nice. That's it. That's how I got my normal Sylveon. My Sylveon is my waifu. I mean, that's a legit claim right there, and I stand by it.
Oh yeah, I support
you. I support you in that claim, niece. 100% support you in that.
I remembered something.
What's that?
A while back when we were sending these rather cringe videos to watch, I sent you an MMO video to watch, and I wanted the full rant from you on it.
Well, that was do I have doors? I do have doors.
Yeah.
So I accidentally made 28 spruce doors.
That'd be okay. We could use some spruce doors.
I accidentally made them. I was like, whoops. All right,
if not, I mean, I can always just throw them away.
There we go. Oh, I need to hold on. Hold on, I'm just trying to fill that up there. There we go. Bam. There we are.
So we gonna. So you got enough granite to.
Right now, I switched. Oh, go ahead, Cody.
You got enough granite for tonight to get a good solid foundation going, or do I need to grab you some more?
I mean, I have the full roof on, and I have like a base wall all around.
To start making it look like a castle.
Now, do you want me to build further back, or you want me just to leave it like this wide?
Take it back just a little bit, but I am going to build like a brick house on the back end back there, which I got a massive space cleared out for it. But yeah, take it back some.
Okay, that's fine.
Because like once you start going up, you'll see the area I dug out for where I'm going to lay a brick house.
Hold on, let's fix this out. But yes, so I had an Eevee as my buddy because I hatched one. And then they had this like this community day for Eevee on Pokemon Go, and I got a shiny Eevee as well. I got a few shiny Eevees because I have a shiny Espeon, which it's weird because shiny Espeon is green, or like Espeon is purple. Shiny Espeon is like this light green color, like kind of like a medium to light green, not like kind of between
like
the two.
Lime?
Kind of lime green. I mean, not fully bright lime green, not like neon green, but
right. I know where you're going with this.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. I just can't tell you. I can't think of its name, but I know what you're talking about.
It's just a weird color. It's just.
That is the weirdest color for a green and a Eevee.
Yeah, you can hatch an Eevee. I hatched at least one of them. So if you find, and I just have to get lucky, I guess, by hatching it, but I managed to hatch one. So if you hatch something like the eggs you have a chance of getting an Eevee. And if you hatch them, they are actually, if you appraise them, they're actually going to be a better stats normally than if you just catch them wild. It's one thing in Pokemon Go, they have like stats, basically.
Uh-huh.
So I always like look at the stats and I'm like, okay, is this going to be a good one?
Have you heard about what Mr. Beast and Mark Ruffalo, not the Marvel guy, the Mark Rubin, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
They started doing?
No, I haven't.
Team C's?
I know nothing about this.
How in God's green earth?
Listen, I don't pay attention to a lot of stuff. I find out last, like,
oh, dang,
I'm the last to find out about things. Okay.
You want to be heartless about this.
Sorry, I don't pay attention to a lot of stuff.
I started this fundraiser, and there's actually a couple organizations that work
since I'm sick of Bumblebees and Bumblebees, yeah. I mean, you keep hatching them. Worst case, you just send them to the professor and that's it. But you get some candy from it.
Yeah,
At the very
just send him to
least.
Professor Oak. He'll take them.
But
Just don't tell him what he does with them.
yeah. But yeah, like I managed to like out of one of my eggs hatch a Eevee. I was like, an Eevee, it's beautiful. I love it. It's so wonderful. And then it became a Sylveon because that one I actually I had enough hearts because they made it. We needed like less friendship hearts to evolve it to a Sylveon. So then I used the naming trick on my shiny to get the shiny Sylveon. Oh, Nice, I've been learning all kinds of stuff about Pokemon Go. I could teach you all kinds of things if you want. If you see like what you do know and what you don't know. See if you know it already, if you don't know it already, because you might know it already, and that's perfectly fine. I'm not gonna assume that you don't know these things or claim that I'm even an expert. I just happen to have discovered a lot about the game, but I'm having fun. Anyway. Oh, Cody, Discord. That's the other thing we were talking about too. But tell me what you're going to tell me, because you're going to tell me something about these guys about saving the planet.
Oh no, I want to hear about Discord. I want to hear this. I've been waiting for this.
You brought it up first though, so you have to tell me now.
Oh no, I can bring mine up next. I actually got another thing to bring up with you, Mister. So I want to hear what's going on with Discord.
Okay, so
you've been hyping this up.
So there's a thing. Okay, so Steam banned a bunch of like games or programs.
Is this seriously going the crypto route? Seriously?
Well, it's kind of crypto.
I swear, if you say anything about NFT or cryptos, I am going to hurt. I'm probably going to murder somebody.
But this is what they're doing, though. This is what Discord's doing. Is they are basically, at least this is like the rumor going around that, or the information go around that Steam is what is it? The word. They're not Steam. Sorry. Discord is allowing or integrating NFT purchases into the platform.
Oh, for the love of!
I kid you not. And there's actually I know at least one Discord I'm in where she's tempted to like just not even use Discord anymore, just shut down the server because of the NFTs. When does Steam ban games? So apparently Steam actually finally decided to grow a little bit of a conscience. Yeah.
And goes, we're not gonna run trash no more. However, they still have a massive amount of asset flippers they need to get off their storefront, and they need to get a bunch of other games off their fronts. Plus, they need to clean up their work model. So Steam is slightly working in the right progress. And I'm not even a PC gamer, and I know all this crap.
Yeah. Well, I mean, part of Steam is they have a lot of indie stuff and a lot of crap stuff. Like I've played some of the crap on Steam before, just for the hell of it, right?
I've seen some of the crap.
For like, so to speak, like shits and giggles, basically, as they say. So, and it is a lot of junk games, but the problem, like, do you know what the what NFTs actually are? Like, do you kind of get the concept of it? I'm just curious if you know.
It's like a crypto.
Not exactly a crypto. It's not a currency per se. It's kind of like
it's supposed to turn into one like that or something, right?
Not exactly. So
because I've been following games lately, and well, that planet-sized scam that's called Earth 2.
It's basically
supposed to be a game. Ugh.
It's basically selling ownership of digital media.
Yep, that's exactly what Earth 2 is. Because let me tell you what these guys think. These guys, and I promise you, and there's people that defend these guys every day, saying that these guys can do it. When, trust me, I'm telling you, if I were to send you the playlist of every person that has covered it and called it out to what it is, there's people in their own community that's trying to abandon ship right now.
Oh, there's people on Discord that want to get rid of it too. I gotta go. I'll remind you later some of your friend code. I will also, and I'll let you know what Steph's favorite version of Eevee is. In fact, that's my old phone. So I got a new phone, right? Oh, I'm not even on the game right now. What am I doing? Hello. So let's go to game capture real quick. Anyway, Is my old phone right, and my new phone, like my new phone's just massive compared. Like it's ridiculously
What'd
huge.
you get?
It's a Moto G.
Oh,
I've never played from Steph. She may not. No, she might be asleep. I don't know. All right, enjoy your dinner, niece. I appreciate you popping in, and yeah, send me a reminder just in case I forget. But I'll send you that and my friend code so we become Pokemon Go friends. I'll send you all kinds of gifts. But yeah, so basically what it's, so let's say someone were to have like a video and they own all use to that video. So what they can potentially do is sell any number of ownerships to that video, or I say like an image, and like and it could, for a video, it could be like for so much, like 10 seconds of the entire video, they sell you ownership of that 10 seconds. Or for like a picture, they sell you the right to use an image, and they can sell that to anyone else. But so it's like, but it's not. It's like not a tradable thing. It's you basically sell it for money. It's sold for money essentially. So whoever holds this token has the right to use the image or use that portion of video, in whatever they happen to do, whatever they feel they want to use it in.
I send you a video right now. I want you to literally watch it, and I want you to listen closely to stuff that you will hear, because what you just described, the crypto scam that is known right now in the gaming market, which is Earth 2. You've hit it on the mark of what it is.
I don't
but let me
doubt it.
It gets better. It gets better. See, these guys, this is what these guys think. See, these guys are like, one of them has a racing game on Steam called Drone.
Really?
It was early access and abandoned.
Early access abandoned.
Yeah. It gets better. Oh, I'm not done. I'll let you know when to talk about it.
It's a good amount of games like that.
No, I'm not even close to done.
But
with how stupid these guys are.
In either case, the biggest problem though is it's highly unregulated. So there's people out there that will either sell stuff that doesn't belong to them, or sell stuff that is like not only doesn't belong to them, but is like very compromising. Like it shows stuff that's
yeah, I know where this is going.
Yeah, like
I said, you ready to let me finish this?
Let's say NSFW stuff and leave it at that.
Yeah, I know where this was going because remember when I told you I ain't done yet. I have a bone. I'm ready to let loose with this one. So these gentlemen, I'm going to try to be nice as I can be. You know how well that was with me.
Yeah.
So they decided to say, we're going to take Google Earth. They get mad when you say Google Earth, and I know they ain't in here, and hopefully they ain't watching this stream, because I'm one of the biggest haters of the project, and Google I call them out every time I meet one. Yeah, that's essentially what it is. But they call it Mathbox.
Huh.
Oh, it gets worse. It gets worse. Okay, so take the Earth. You know how big the Earth is.
Yeah, I know how big. Well, I don't know numbers, but I know it's pretty big. So.
Okay, so these guys have made an exact rep. Okay, so they take our Google Earth.
Yeah.
And they break it down into a Jesus.
Break it down into an Jesus? What?
No, I literally turned right around and there was a creeper right in my face.
That was just. Oh god, that's a flower. Never mind. Sorry. You said creeper, and I turned around and see this like green thing in my face. I'm like, it's a flower. Never mind.
So they take down the Earth and they break it down into grid, and they grid it off like a 10 by little 10. It's just a itty bitty square.
Some treats real quick.
Like, okay, like, say, okay, like, let's say I were to be in this thing and I wanted to buy a piece of land. Well, this is how accurate it is. I could actually buy right where your house is. I could find out all where you live and stuff. I could literally search right up and go right to yours and go right on the little square that has your house, and I could buy it.
I mean, you're not actually buying the house; you're just buying the
No, you
image
literally
on the
just buy.
on the thing. So
Yeah, and they would literally be, and it was, and it would probably cost me around $1,000 US.
oh wow,
Oh,
Eh,
it gets better.
that,
Oh, I'm not done.
that
'Cause
doesn't
there was
that doesn't
somebody
surprise
in
me.
here-
But just
Oh no, I'm not even close to done here because I'm venting, so I got some venting to do.
just think about it, Cody. That kind of thing allowed on Discord. Like there are people livid about this, and I don't blame them.
Oh, that's the first time I ever heard about it, so I'm not shocked.
It just is, like came out today, honestly. Like it's
That
ridiculous.
shows you how much of it. Well, then Discord's going to get they're going to get ripped a new one, and then they're going to come out about 2 weeks later and say we're sorry, we're being stupid, and we're not going to do it. I can almost guarantee it.
I'm sure there's gonna be people who are like going to be threatening to leave Discord. I already
That's
know
what I'm
I
talking
already know
about.
one person.
That's what I'm saying.
She's
So watch,
already
just watch about
threatening
2
it.
weeks when their numbers drop, they'll change their mind. I'm gonna keep my Discord. I'm gonna watch. I've usually get proved wrong a couple times, but usually I'm most time. So back to the Earth 2 scam.
Yeah.
So recently, somebody and I swear on my life, I'm not making this up. It was either North Korea or China. They had bought the statue. They bought a little grid square, and it was right on it was the Statue of Liberty. I don't know how different currencies is, but in U.S. dollars, it transferred about 250,000 U.S. dollars for a piece of grid.
A piece of grid. I mean,
That was literally worth nothing. They spent
it literally
in the
is.
U.S.
It literally is
And
like
he
worthless.
actually dropped $250,000 on it.
Yeah.
Oh, it gets better because there's actually people that have been made millionaires off this.
Oh
And
yeah.
I wonder, it gets better. And one thing, guys, he drives a Tesla. Like, okay, I have a Kia. But you don't see me out here trying to rob people out of money. And it's like, we literally break it down. And there was people that, and I was in one big fresh stream, and we was actually talking, and literally, no joke, someone told him to watch one person's stream that was in one of the R2 Defender streams on Twitch. He spent 6 hours trying to break down, I think it was like a 20-minute video.
No, get back here. Granite.
It was like a 20-minute video or a 40-minute video, and he spent 6 hours trying to break it down. And half that time was right there on in the intro alone.
Yeah. So
And then in the end, the guy I actually have to find that video. I have to send it to you because I'll tell you what. I want you to listen to how dumb some of these people are. I can't explain it. You just have to physically watch it. And I'm promising you, I'm very sorry, but you just have to listen. But this guy tries to talk about business and stuff. And believe me, this guy, it mind boggles me to how some people literally can just talk the way they do. Even I act dumb.
Well,
even I know when to not. Even I know when to be quiet.
I will say that the general idea of NFTs is kind of cool if it was actually regulated, and that's the thing. Don't play someone else's video on here, Cody, because that becomes something that is like a big no-no, especially when it comes to YouTube. Like we get like copyright striked, and I don't want that to be part of the thing. So, but I mean, look at it this way: it's like someone who makes a logo or makes like an image can sell the right to that image to, like, I say, a select few people. And if it becomes popular enough, or they become a popular enough artist, and someone wants to use, like, or the image becomes like really popular, and they want to sell the right to use it by whoever holds these tokens can use it.
Around the 23-minute mark is when you'll get into the guy who breaks down the vault, who gets into breaking down the video.
But I mean, the problem is it's so highly unregulated, and that it's like there's people selling all kinds of ridiculous stuff out there, making money on stuff that doesn't belong to them, and it's stupid.
Oh, when you watch the R2, I promise you, there's so many different people. Even the guy, and the best part about it all, and I'm promising you this, the guy who actually made some of the assets that Earth 2 was using, that same developer actually made a video. He actually has a YouTube channel called Unity Guy. And he actually physically sat down and he broke down the numbers in a 6-minute video. He literally explained that. He said what the guys at Earth 2 were talking about. He said you will never see a game on what he made. You will never see a video game ever made on. And they actually plan to make a massive video game. Oh, it gets better. Their TOS. Oh, it gets much better because this is literally the first red flag that and everyone loves to jump around. Their TOS is we are not mandated or held to by any law to update, to hold true information, true information, or even regulate our TOS and numbers page. So basically, it's like, okay, like, you know how the stock market is regulated, right?
Yeah, highly.
And so nobody can go in there and like change numbers up and start making something bigger and higher and one's lower and stuff.
That and you to actually sell the stock, you have to actually be legal ownership of that stock. So,
well, no, I'm not caring about that. I'm talking about just changing numbers and stuff.
But that's a big.
We're not going into full technical thing. We're not going there yet. I'm not going to that.
That's the biggest part of it, Cody. That's the sketchiest part of it right there. Is the idea that you can go in and do sketchy. That.
Well, yeah, I've just got your toes in the water in Earth 2, buddy. I ain't drug you in yet. You ain't getting there. But you know what I'm talking about, like changing numbers and stuff.
Yeah, changing numbers.
Okay, these guys are literally like, we are not held by any law that says we do not have to do that. That's your first major red flag. Yeah, every other crypto that's ever come out there, all of them have that we are held to the law. Because you know why they say that? That way they can never, that way it's like if someone were to say take it to a place or something, they can show right there that says, yep, we are regulated right here, so please show us where we lied. Now, the next thing that really is a major another red flag. These guys have the guts to say that we can recreate the Matrix and the Oasis from Ready Player One, and we're gonna make something better. We're gonna make something better.
Okay, that's kind of like on a whole different type of subject though, because that's
literally right in Earth 2. They literally claim they can make. They're going to recreate the Oasis and Matrix and make something better.
But again, it's still a different kind of a different thing, because the whole thing with like the NFTs that make them sketchy is it's really more the fact that it isn't like kind of like you said, it's not regulated. Like if it was.
Oh yeah, that's the thing, because like these guys are like held by. Oh, and the best part.
Go Stone.
And you know what the actual best part is?
What's that?
The way you actually like trade your little Google image to other people.
Yeah.
And stuff. It is actually ran through real land taxes, like through IRS. So please tell me how they are not So please tell me how you right now are not legally held by law when you actually can make real land taxes, and who monitors stuff like that? IRS. And they report that stuff every day.
I mean,
like I said, like I told you, your toes are just still barely dipped into the water. I have not drug you in.
That's basically selling people an image of land that they have no legal right to sell, kind of thing.
Oh no, it gets worse. These community actually wants to go to war with the creators that have called it out. One of their lead devs, who is a scam artist on Steam, he actually made a fake video, talked to one of his friends which the guy ended up leaking it. I can't remember who he leaked it to, but he ended up sharing it around, and he said, warn everyone that's in this tape. And he said that the main head dev was going to put like a $3-4 million lawsuit together just to sue some of the YouTubers to basically quiet down the criticism. Head dev come out.
Well,
And he said he never did nothing. Oh, he said I never said a word like that.
I'll tell you right now.
Dev still has that job now.
I'll tell you right now, Cody. I'm actually proud of Steam for having cracked down on
Cryptos. I will agree to that.
Well, like the programs that not just cryptos but the NFTs as well. Like because like what you're describing basically shows why it needs to be regulated. Like why it needs to be heavily regulated. Like there needs to be.
Like I can't do. I will never do justice like Sid Alpha has, like Upper Echelon, Unity Guy, Kira TV, Big Fry. I will never do justice like they have done, calling it out. I'm just one of the guys that's on the front line to try to protect people, to try to point them in the right direction, to show them the light, and to beat it all. The day we discovered that thing in that major scam, guy comes into the Twitch chat. He asked Fry. Fry said no. I had the guy and I said DM me the links here on Twitch. I will post them. I ended up posting all those links. I posted every single link, and I promise you, day one I've been right there trying to. And I'm even the guy and debate it all. One of the guys that's like over the one I told you that drives around. He drives a Tesla and stuff.
Yeah.
He actually I don't even know how to begin with him. Let me just find the video, and let me just tell you, when you watch it, you will be fuming.
What this
guy has done.
Just send it to me on Discord though. I'll watch
That's
it later.
What I'm doing.
I think Discord's making a huge mistake, and I was looking.
Yeah, they're gonna pay for it.
I was looking at. I was actually looking at like what are alternatives to Discord? Like what can I use that is not Discord that does the same thing?
There's nothing.
There is actually. There are alternatives to Discord. Now
I'm not going to Skype.
They're not gonna be Skype. Not Skype. Skype is not one. There's actually quite a few. But Skype is not one of them.
Only one I know is Gilded.
Hold on here.
Gilded is actually was an interesting choice because it was exactly like Discord, but it's supposed to have been better. But
let's do this real quick.
What is it?
I'm gonna look it up. I looked it up earlier and I found a few. I'm gonna look it up real quick. As far as Discord alternatives that people can definitely use.
The only one I know of is Gilded.
There we go. Discord alternatives. So there's actually a few that come up when you search it. There's something. It's a thing called TeamSpeak, Ntask, Slack, Telegram, Flock, Shanty, Wire, Rocket Chat. So there's actually, and then Gilded, like you mentioned.
Yeah, everyone is actually called Gilded the better Discord.
I mean, Gilded has, at least according to this thing on Google, whoever is like talking about this, claims that it has a superior voice chat and capabilities to Discord.
I will admit to that, it does. I've watched a lot of people. I've seen some people use Gilded and stuff.
I mean,
like the voice chat.
It's not as well used as Discord. It's not as popular as Discord, but
because it just came out. But here's what it's got. Here's what's got it going better. Like, you know how like you have to like sort through different items in a Discord to find like a different group.
Yeah.
When it's Gilded, it actually has it simply laid out like, okay, I can use Big Fry. Like we had a Dead Ride chat room. We had Escape from Tarkov. We had a Battlefield. We had the White Lobby. Like, but you had to scroll through different areas to find it.
Yeah. With
Gilded, it's like you go to the server you're in. Boom! There's all your chat rooms right there. You just click on it,
oh, wow.
And I would actually search for it. So it was actually a little bit better, and like trying to find something.
So I mean, I'd probably keep Discord for communities that are still using it, but I would definitely look into using something like Gilded.
Just go with Gilded alone. I have one.
Well,
It's easy to set up.
the reason I'd still use Discord, because again, there's a lot of communities that I'm part of that I don't want to leave right now.
I'm just gonna wait till Discord gets ripped a new one, and then I'm gonna wait, and then I'm gonna enjoy the show.
Basically, I'll set up guild, like a thing for Guilded, and I might consider moving my community over there. But other than
Let me
that,
know what you do so I can actually download it on my tablet.
but like I won't get rid of it entirely yet. And this is all like
Yeah, I know.
this is all kind of like maybe stuff right now, because I know
Right,
how
you
it
just
is.
want to be prepared in case I'm proven wrong and Discord don't get ripped a new one, and they actually do. Got you go down the NFT way, then we can just basically just kill the Discord community side and just switch over to Guilded.
Yeah. Well, it also is kind of partially why I still stream on YouTube on occasion. I have to just post videos, because even like Twitch has been in like kind of questionable a
Which
few
was actually
times here.
it just came up in the gaming news market yet again.
I'm not surprised. What about this time?
From what I understand, money laundering.
Money laundering.
I have no idea. That's what I've just heard. I just saw Twitch. I said, I don't care at this point. Twitch just comes up about every 2 weeks now. I don't care this time. It's like they could be like, where? I don't literally care what they. It's like I don't care what they said. I don't care who they offended. I don't care at this point. I'm done hearing about them in the gaming news.
Like, one of the last things I heard when it came to Twitch was basically that they had this thing where you could pay to promote your streamer. The problem is instead of paying the streamer like so that they get the money, you're paying Twitch so that they might.
But that's probably the money laundering scam right there, then.
Could be.
And in that case, I really just do not care, because it's just okay. We'll just threaten Twitch to take them to court.
See, here's the thing: it's like Twitch has been up to some sketchy stuff that's kind of like.
And I can fix it in a heartbeat. All you gotta do is take your nice little baseball bat named Lucille into the board of directors, take out the old board of directors, put new ones in. But this time you don't put stupid people there, you put gamers. And I can promise you it will be flipped upside down, spin around, and then you will have a shiny new project with a nice little redeem story. It ain't that hard.
Honestly, adding some features that YouTube kind of has, like the ability to like upload the increased discoverability, which is a huge one. I mean, discoverability on Twitch is like next to nothing. Like, you have to work.
To me, I've actually found a lot of good streams, but the way I've done it actually comes from the browsing section of games. It's just whichever games you follow it actually helps you a lot better.
That's basically it. We're like,
and I follow nice variety.
But
I found all kinds of good players.
But here's the difference between like YouTube and Twitch: is YouTube suggests things to you based on like, say if you happen to like a certain game, it's like, hey, here's a video by someone who's played this category, or who has a video in this category that you happen to watch, and that it increases discoverability. It makes it a little easier to be discovered. Whereas on Twitch, you don't have that quite as much. Like, you can search a game category, but it's not going to always show you that,
YouTube is there's an actual bot that runs algorithm numbers faster than Twitch can produce an actual brain cell.
Yeah, and that's the thing is, Twitch needs to implement stuff like that and increase that.
Well, Twitch needs to actually learn how to use a bot.
Well, I mean, they need to manage bots first, but yeah, they need to. That's
what I mean. If they can produce a brain cell, then they can flip stuff around.
But and the funny thing is too is like a lot of the problems we've talked about this before. Like the problems Twitch has, like solutions have been made by other people.
Exactly.
Like Twitch is.
But you know why they ain't using them? No brain cell. And I will keep using that same joke until I die.
I mean, mind you, like,
and I will never stop.
Some things Twitch has tried to kind of help out on, but it really hasn't done like a huge amount. They've tried at least, they've given like the old
they want the
college
participation trophy.
Yeah. But basically what they've done is they've like when it came to like the whole DMCA thing, Twitch was like, okay, we're going to make it.
I already know how to. I already know how to fix that problem on day one.
Oh, this people already have already come up with ways to fix it. I mean, that's you don't even have
But
to.
yeah, I'm talking about on Twitch. I mean, I actually sided with Twitch, and I know, but and I said, and I told them, and people actually got mad at me, and I said, but you said you have to look at it through their eyes. They're stupid. They don't know what they're doing. But you know what? Uncle Castle here gonna help you out, and this is what we're gonna do. We got a shiny little wallet. Oh, what's this? We got a big vault. Look at the green stack inside that thing. Oh, well, I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna start shilling this money out. We're gonna get our little watermark stamps. Problem solved. Just watermark it. Buy the artist's rights. Let them use your name. Let them use your music, and then just shill out the right amount of money. They don't care one bit.
Well,
They don't care if it's one. They don't care if it be one viewer. That one viewer right there can enjoy the tunes of that person's life right then and there.
that's what Twitch tried. They tried making music available for people. The problem is
They didn't try to do it the right way.
No, they did the wrong way. People are still getting
Exactly. They didn't do it
DMCAs,
like I said.
and it was like, no, it's not how you do it.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. If, like I said, if all they had to do was just open up that little pocketbook, and then go over there and open up the vault, problem solved in 10 seconds.
Well, that's the thing is they tried and they failed miserably because they did it the wrong way. But now you have like people like okay, so like Harris Heller, everyone knows Harris Heller and Stream Beats and all
Nope.
that and Alpha Gaming. Then are you living under a rock? Seriously, you don't know that? He's
Buddy,
like,
you're talking to a guy who doesn't hardly even go out of his own house.
okay, fair. So what?
You were killed. Did you blow up the house? Oh, that's right. I forgot. That's your
snuck
turn
up on
gloves
me.
on.
Creeper snuck up on me. Okay, well, I have to find the house now. That's the thing.
Wait, you gotta
hell.
find the house.
I gotta find where we're at. Hold
Hang
on.
on.
Think.
Hang on. Did you you didn't have a bed, but you didn't spawn. You didn't hit a spawn on the village, did you?
No. The thing is, we haven't needed a bed because we didn't have mobs on.
All right, I put you in creative mode so you can fly back.
All right, hold on. Okay, I'll find it where we're at. Search
I'm
around.
heading back there now. For the love.
I say you should have gotten us some beds if you're to have mobs
I had a
spawning.
bed. I told you when you got there on day one of this Peaceful Pro stream, I said get a bed, mark it.
No, what you told me is you want stuff built. Hold on.
I told you to mark it so we've never run into this problem.
What are your coordinates? Give me your coordinates.
I'm not at the house.
Oh hell. Oh wait, where am I at?
I was out
Oh, I've got a
exploring
map. What
when
the hell? What am I doing? I got a map. What the hell am I doing? Hold on, I'm
I
flying
was
there
out
now.
exploring, trying to find a new mine. All right, so here's the
Forget I
original village.
still- No,
There's the original village I spawned in.
yeah, I see you. I see where you're at. I'm actually heading towards where we're supposed to be. If it's creative, I'm just gonna put a bed down real quick before you take it out. Yep, here we go. Found it.
Okay, you're at the house.
Yeah, I'm at the house. Hold on, huh? Don't do anything yet. I'm gonna put a bed inside the pyramid. The pyramid house. Oh yeah, that's beautifully lit. Okay. Do you have a bed?
I've had a bed.
Where's your bed?
It's still in the original base,
Okay.
and it's still good.
Bed plus. Yeah, I'll get a purple one. There we go. Let them. Okay. Alright, you can take it out of creative mode whenever. I'm good now.
Okay.
Okay. Respawn point set. Now we're good. Okay. Anyway, what were you talking about before I got blown up? I forgot.
No idea.
I know we were talking Discord stuff, but
Oh, we was talking about me not knowing who some person by Stream Beats was.
oh yeah. So basically, this guy he used to be a Twitch streamer. Now he's solely YouTube because his contract went up, and he really sees like the future of the platform of the whole streaming being more so
he started
YouTube,
royalty free.
YouTube instead of Twitch. So basically, but before that, he actually has his own record company that he started. And you can find this on what is it? I know it. My brain's not working tonight. The music thing that everyone listens to.
You gotta remember, I'm not everybody.
Spotify, that's what it is.
Yeah, Spotify. I was gonna
Yeah.
say, if you're talking about the same genre of music, I'm not everybody.
Not the same genre, but the same program that everyone
Yeah,
uses.
I use Spotify like crazy.
Yeah, he has his music on Spotify, and you can also download. You can go to the website and download it directly to use, and he's like fine with it. In fact, he even has where you can print off a legal document that shows you have the right to use that music. And he made this
because it's royalty free.
Well, it's not royalty free. But it's copyright safe. So anything made by someone isn't copyright free, but it's copyright safe. So you have the right to use it without him like being able to like come after you or wanting to come after you, because that's how he's made his music. He's like, that's what I want. But like he had this, and like Pretzel Rocks too. They also have music that, I mean, you could pay for the ability to use, I believe, but whereas like he's still able to make money off of it, but has it where you can just play it for free, 100%. In fact, that's what I have playing right now on the stream. Is I have that because it is copyright safe. The volume of, hold on, how loud is that? Nope. There we go.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about there, but if there's one thing I've ever learned, it's that streaming on YouTube is the worst thing you could do.
I disagree.
That's all.
Dude, okay, okay, honestly,
I can shut you down right here, right now. Because you know why I can shut you down?
How?
Big Friday had his stream strike twice in the same hour in the same day. One, he watched a 30-second ad to a Netflix show, which he didn't even have to watch, which for some reason he had to watch. YouTube saw it and said, nope, take it down immediately.
Yeah,
and then all he wanted to do was watch the quick Apple event. He wanted us to see what the new iPhones was going to have, and YouTube struck him down again. Well, and that was 30 minutes apart.
That's because...
And that was a live event.
Cody, well, first off, you realize we're live streaming on YouTube. So to say that it's the worst thing you can do... You're not trying to watch anything else, are you? That's why I told you not to play someone's video on here. Because here's the thing...
I can send you videos if I want. I've done it plenty of times while we're streaming.
No, I even do it on mine because I'm not going to take the risk of it getting DMCA'd or getting like a copyright strike. Because here's the thing, YouTube... And that's why YouTube... has already come up with a solution to the problem of the whole DMCA thing. Is it has these copyright strike things, or like copyright warnings. Basically, like, hey, you're playing something that's copyrighted, or watching something that's copyrighted. Putting it live in your video or recording your video. You need to take it down, or you're going to be in trouble. And it's like it's that kind of system that Twitch needs. It's hard on the live streaming platform, but something in place to kind of indicate, like, look, you can't play just any music on here, but we're going to provide for you by paying for the license to have this music on the platform.
What, YouTube's actually going to pay you for something? That's a shocker.
No, Twitch, I'm talking about, like, actually...
I thought you meant YouTube.
I'm talking like Twitch obtaining the actual right to play music on there.
Oh, yeah, they could have every genre opened up in 10. They could own the rest of every music genre in 10 seconds by every artist.
The
They got the money. I mean, it's just a spinoff from Amazon's gaming
Yeah.
section. Is all it is.
But like honestly, like they went about it wrong the first time by saying, "Hey, we have this music that you can play on your stream and it'll be okay," and it turned out not being okay because they didn't do it correctly. So they do have a plan in place to do it correctly now, but it's hilarious that they didn't.
Do.
According to what they're telling people, at least they do. That's all
So
I'm gonna say.
So basically, what you're saying is take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah, pretty much. Like we'll see what happens because
How about I just look at it and just point out and just laugh? But I just do that instead.
Here's what happened. They sent an email out to streamers, all right? And the email was basically saying, "Hey, we're reaching like deals with these labels, these record companies, in order to let you play this music on here." And that's basically what it amounted to, is what they were telling everyone. So we'll see exactly how it goes down. But
I can already tell you, I can already bet you right now they ain't done that. YouTube, Twitch ain't gonna give up that sweet money.
it's not Switch giving up the money. It's them trying to make it where
Twitch giving up, Twitch buying. I mean, they gonna give up some pretty big dollars. Cause you ain't gonna get some of those artists cheap.
Well, no, but at the same time, it's still gonna get some music available for people on the platform that's safe, that they want to listen to. But I mean, honestly, I'd rather just go play stuff that I know for sure is copyright safe, as opposed to worry about it. Like at the end,
exactly. That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what you need to do, because like
even my YouTube videos, I put a song at the end of some of them, and I put like in the description, like music by www.bensound.com, because that's where I get the music from. And as long as I put that in there, I can use it as much as I want, and it's perfectly fine.
Exactly. As long as I've always heard, as long as you credit where the original song comes from, there it is. It's safe.
That's not true. Because even if you credit where it came from, they can still hit you because you don't have the right to use it. And even if you say like no copyright infringement intended, it doesn't make it suddenly safe. It just means that you're not using it to profit off of it, but they can still nail you for it.
It also depends on what kind of person they are.
I mean, that's true also. I mean, if they were actually willing to, but don't forget YouTube also has the bot to kind of watch for that so sometimes.
Oh, YouTube needs to get rid of that thing anyway.
Now sometimes, and I've seen this done too, and I've seen it done from experience on videos on a separate channel, where if you have music on there that is copyrighted, either they can mute it and say, "Hey, we're not letting you use this. You have to replace the audio," or what they can do is they can allow you to, but it's
no monetization.
You can't monetize the video, and you'll get like these small ads.
I actually see that a lot more than anything.
Yeah, you get like small ads popping up on the video that basically get profit to the or like add money to the owner of the video, like owner of the rights to the video.
I actually see that a lot more than I do the other one. Like, it has to be something for me. It's like either once in a blue moon it will come up on a common video mistake, or it's going to be something like huge and major.
Yeah. It's also
most of the time I see bot B, which is just like the monetization one.
It's kind of like the idea that like if you're affiliate on Twitch that you're not supposed to stream onto YouTube, but it's actually a misconception.
If you started out streamer as a hobby, you could switch it now, but once you hit affiliate, you were locked into the contract with Twitch until you hit partner. No, I think it's when you hit Twitch partner.
Partner, you're locked in. Now,
I was gonna say, I think. Then I got to think. No, I think it was if you were partner, you couldn't stream anywhere else.
Yeah, partner, you can't stream anywhere else. Like you can upload videos onto YouTube, but you can't stream. Now, affiliate, what it is you can't you can't stream the same content at the same time. so you can't do like a multi-stream if you're
Right. That's
affiliate.
that's. I was gonna say it has to do something with code. It had to do something with streaming on YouTube as well as an affiliate. I couldn't remember what it was exactly though.
Yeah, and it's basically that you can't like say if you're streaming like Call of Duty on Twitch, you can't.
Can you not offend me or assault me, please? Does that really just hurt my feelings?
Sorry, but I'm saying if you fit.
Just give me a better game example, please.
Okay.
That literally just hurt me.
I'm just going. I'm going for a popular game out there right now.
Just throw something out. Throw me something besides that, please.
Okay, so let's say.
God.
Let's say you're streaming Among Us, right? You're doing a community.
Okay, I'll take that. I love Among Us. That's better.
You're streaming Among Us.
I was fixing to confirm murder you. I don't do cousin. I ain't done cousins. Black Ops 2, 2012.
I've never done Call of Duty. No,
Okay, Black Ops 2 down is literally the best ones. After Black Ops 2, it was down the hill. Except for Modern Warfare 2019, it actually redeemed it. Then Vanguard, from what I understand, somehow is a positive. Let's see, there's Warzone, which is the free-to-play, full of hackers and stuff. But for some reason, I think it's good. Now this is what I hope I'm wrong, because like it was always like kind of like like Apex Legends, like the arena shooter stuff.
Yeah.
It was kind of like that, but you can go in dubs, you can go in solos, you can go in a full squad, and stuff. But it was just always like you hop in there to game with you two, or you jump into a game or two with your buddy. But from what I understand, that next month they're actually going to start implementing like a storyline to it because of the new Vanguard game. Okay. I hope I'm wrong about it because like it don't look right with a game, but
yeah.
But I wouldn't because it's what interests me all about it because I've actually told a couple of people like I am going to jump on Twitch one day. I want to jump into a random person. I'm going to look up a random person. I'm going to look up a random Warzone stream. And I said I'm going to watch it when I go to Pacific. I'm going to see how much has been added. And I swear the only thing I'm going to see is they're going to add airplanes. That's all they're going to add to it. Because it's not going to redeem it. So how about we get off this subject and let's jump into something exciting.
Yeah.
So Thanksgiving is the 24th, right?
Anyway, so let me finish my whole point though. I didn't finish what I was
talking
talking
about.
I know
where this is going. I know where this is going.
But it's basically Cody. Is what is like. So you're playing Among Us, right? And you're streaming it on Twitch. You can't like simultaneously stream it to like Trovo and YouTube, and other platforms. You can only like every stream on Twitch has to be Twitch exclusive.
Yeah.
And that's if you're affiliate. Now that's why I'm a Twitch affiliate, but I can still stream on here as long as I'm not streaming the same exact content at the same time.
Exactly.
And that's all it is. It's pretty simple to.
Yeah, people make it worse than it is. It's like, all right, it's not. Someone has to tell me like you couldn't. And I'm like, that's stupid. I'm not even a Twitch streamer, and I already know the loophole around that.
Yeah.
I said, read your fine little contract again.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
That's all it is. Yeah, exactly.
What does that word mean? That means at the same time. It means you can't go on the live stream on YouTube and the live stream on Twitch.
Yeah.
However, you hit the big fat partner, then you gotta go over to the big purple.
Yeah. Once you're partnered on a platform, like let's say if I was like miraculously partnered on YouTube, we got enough people like, oh, this guy's pretty cool. I don't think it'll happen, but I'd be surprised and I'd be so appreciative, but I don't think it'll happen. But at the same time, it's like I wouldn't be able to stream on say like Twitch, or I'd be like really restricted on what I could do on Twitch if I was partnered on YouTube.
I don't even know what the contract to YouTube partner is to the multi-platform streaming.
I don't know. Where's Glass at? I know you had a bunch of Glass. Trying to remember where it's at. I'm like searching on the chest.
Hang on one second. I'm going to switch to creative mode just for a second, and I'm going to kill myself. and I can help you because I cannot remember where it's at.
I can't either.
Alright,
Like, I know I've seen
let's
it. That's
see
the funny
here.
thing.
This should be a good. Right here should be a good fight distance.
Oh, heck.
Geronimo!
Netherite pickaxe, Yzma. Come on, baby girl. She wants her treats. She's crazy. Yzma, you have your food
hi
down
there.
there.
Get out of my house.
Get out of my house. What are you doing? Oh, I found it. I found glass. Put you US pains. Take some block too while I'm at it. Use pains. Okay. I found it. Floating leaves in a bunch over there. It's kind of cool. Anyway.
Yeah, so Thanksgiving's the 24th, right?
25th.
Okay.
Because
So
today
I actually am very excited
what, the
for the
9th,
Hawkeye show
10th,
because
11th, and it'll be 2 weeks from the 11th to 25th. Yeah.
so I actually got so Jeremy Renner actually just did a recent interview with the Hawkeye show, and I can't wait to see how dark it's going to be, because it's simply of how he started it out, how he started up the response to why people should be getting excited. He says that, like, in the summarization, he told me he told House of Mouse he's running with this show, and he said, I'm going to take it in a direction that has not been done for the Marvel Cinematic Universe yet. And he said that Ronan's past will come back to haunt him. Every person that he has killed when he was Ronin will haunt him in the show, and he has to overcome every demon.
Interesting.
And he said Ronan killed a lot of dark. He said Ronan killed a lot of mean people.
Oh wow.
And I mean, when you think about it, when you see him in the guns in the warehouse in China, what happened, and that's what you heard. You just know it was bad.
That was dumb.
What'd you do?
I forgot to fill in this last back wall with granite, so I'm just putting windows in, and I'm like, wait, that's not right.
That'll be okay.
No, it won't be okay. I need to. Sir, it needs to match, sir. This is not okay. It needs to be the same. You don't understand.
Well, your OCD is worse than mine, and mine is severe. But like he said, like Ronan is past it comes back to Hawkeye. But for the fur mode, but
there we go.
The thing about it but the funniest part about it is Ronan actually makes an appearance in the show.
Really?
And it's so funny because they actually show the scene in the trailer, and Hawkeye's like at a dinner, and I think it's like with his family. And next thing you know, and then he just happens to look up, and it's just like a fancy restaurant, and then they got like TVs inside. Next thing you know, it's the Ronin Vigilante pack, and Hawkeye just looks at me and goes, "Not again." And he goes, "Wait, what? Ronin?" And he's like, next thing you know, it has like the same height, it has the exact same sword. Has the same kill animation, right when he wipes the blood off, like right there in front of cops and these people. You just see it, and so I was like,
"Dang it! I forgot to change something to me on this here."
It's actually kind of funny because Hawkeye sends his family home with a shield escort, and then next thing you know, he shows him driving a 70s Charger down the street, and Kate shoots an explosive round. She goes, "What, you got sport?" And it explodes underneath the gun. She goes, "You got more dangerous stuff in there?" And he says, "Yeah, that was Charles Play." He was it? Which one was it? He goes, "A bomb." He goes, "Oh yeah, he said that's the cat stuff." I was dying. I cannot wait. I was like, I've been waiting half a year for this. I'm going to enjoy every second.
Yeah, that's an idea.
So, Guardians of the Galaxy, the video game.
What? Oh, I think I've heard of that. I have the Telltale game, but I don't have the.
No, there's actually another one that came out.
Yeah, I heard about that one. I kind of want that one because I love Guardians of the Galaxy.
if you get it, let me know the score of it, because like it actually intrigues me, because like, okay, like I'm sorry, but like I know you're gonna hate me, but I hate the MCU Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh yeah, why's that?
To me, it's like they tried too hard to push the funny aspect. Okay, like the only person's like, okay, like when Quill, okay, like the moments with Quill, like, okay, like when he put the gravity bomb on Thanos' back, and then he gave him the middle finger.
Oh crap.
That was just pure Chris Pratt being Chris Pratt. Intense, awesome fight moments with Gamora was awesome. Rocket just being Rocket.
Yeah.
Like those moments were awesome to me. But like when you see them like try to like, it's almost like they tried to like bring. It's almost like they tried to make them be someone else. They're not, and to me, it's just always like real cringy. Like I just had to see. I couldn't even watch the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. I couldn't.
I mean, personally, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the humor.
I couldn't.
No, I know.
To me, it was like forced on there, and it was still.
I don't think it was.
Or I could watch like Thor try to interact with Cap or Tony, and he trying to understand something on Earth, and that will make me laugh harder than anything.
I don't think it was forced. I think it was. I thought it was pretty. It was pretty like on point. But that's just my opinion, though.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like, it's just. But so, from what I understand, the Guardians of the Galaxy game is actually doesn't like.
Okay.
I don't know like who is playing who in the game, like who voiced who, because like the game came out of nowhere. It just came out of left field. But
oh yeah, I mean, but
the thing about it is the gameplay looks so smooth. And there's also a thing like the Guardians have a bounty on their head as well.
Oh, not surprising.
And then and on top of that, they have to protect it from some type of. They have to protect the galaxy from some type of. This is gonna sound weird, but some type of miracle or birth.
Okay, I'm like.
I don't know how to explain it. All I know is from the action trailers I've seen to the game's launch, it's always said It's like either 500. It's either 5,000 credits or 5 million to whoever can bring this race of aliens, the heads of the Guardians of the Galaxy. And the next thing you know, it cuts to "You're just in time," and I'm like, "What?"
I mean,
like,
to be
what are you doing here, man? Like, get out! We have a bounty. I don't care who you are. I want to know who these guys are. And I was like, well, wait a minute. I'm talking about the Guardians of the Galaxy and they're having a bounty on their head. I'm like, this is a normal Monday for them.
I'm like, yeah, to be fair, it wouldn't be the first time, so. It's not like,
but
not like it's like, oh my god, bounty.
That is actually an interesting moment in the game that actually kind of piqued my interest. You actually walk around on the starship.
Huh.
Kind of like the main hub. And you can actually like go into like different rooms and stuff. I think it was the starship that I actually saw like a clip of it on Instagram the other day on one of the gaming pages I follow.
I mean, not a bad concept of doing it that way.
I could be wrong because and the funniest part was like you just see you just watch Quill walk around. He goes to the bathroom and Gamora's in there using his toothbrush and she's brushing her hair.
I mean, if it works, I guess. I don't know.
She's using his toothbrush. And he goes, why are you using my toothbrush? She goes, what's a toothbrush? I thought it was my hairbrush. She goes, no, it's my toothbrush. You know what I clean my teeth with? She goes, I'm not the first person to use this thing for the wrong reason. To me, that's pure gold. Like that was just like rapid fire, pure funny gold. Unlike what they tried to make Drax do, with what they tried to make Dave Bautista do with Drax. Like, that just made it right.
I'd say it's your opinion because I actually quite enjoyed that. But you know, hey, that's.
You try to enjoy Dave Bautista Drax being invisible. Really.
I enjoyed the fact that he played someone that was like not the smartest in the world, but he was like trying. It was kind of it was like funny and also charming at least the way I saw it. So But again,
Well,
in my
actually,
opinion,
David
Cody,
Bautista's actually
we can differ on this. It's fine.
yeah, I have no problem with it. Actually, David Bautista actually came out with in an interview. He actually wants to see if James Gunn and Marvel will let him actually, and I quote, do a Drax solo movie, but make it rated R.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that.
But see, to me, I think he wants to take it, but I think he wants to take it like way before, like Guardians of the Galaxy, before Thanos. It's like what led Drax to want to kill Thanos. I think it's kind of like he wants to do, and I'm like, wouldn't
I
it
mean,
be,
are
to
they
me, that
going off?
that would be like, wouldn't you want to do that inside the Infinity Saga, as besides the outside it?
Are they going based on the comics? Or are they going to kind of?
I have no idea. He just pitched the idea. He said he told James, and he
Get some
said
quotes here.
he said in their interview that he talked to James about it, and then I don't know if he brought it up with the head people, because like, I mean, didn't Disney also just like acquire the rights to Deadpool and stuff?
I don't know if they did.
I know they got the rights to Punisher, because they've actually been trying to tease him in the MCU for quite a while now. Yeah. And I think they're going to try to talk to John Berthel to return to play Punisher. Because I actually hope he does, because out of all the Punishers that I've seen, he is the absolute monster. He is actually Frank Castle in RRO. Let's just say that. Because like the Netflix show was done so well.
I haven't seen the Netflix show either.
You're missing out, because like
I don't watch a lot of TV, sir. Oh God, I need to make stairs.
Well, let's just say like when you see the Punisher, like the first season, like it's slow, like the build up, because like because it's actually kind of interesting the way John took the Punisher route, because like he made it okay. So like instead of like it being like one of the movies, just like where it's just non-stop guns blazing action and stuff. It's like you see Frank Castle one segment, then all of a sudden you just see the monster that's actually inside Frank just comes out for like 2 hours or hour and a half and just blows people away. He actually does something unique. He shows you there's actually two people inside Frank Castle. There's Frank and there's the monster.
That's kind of weird.
And they live like a yin-yang kind of style. When one needs to come out, it will come out. But the other's there to self-control it. And when the other has to come out, it will come out. Because like the first season, you see the monster wants to come out. You see it like in his eyes, and like fight scene, you see like his eyes bull over, like you see like a darkness penetrating him. But his other half always maintains control. Until a warehouse scene, and then the monster just comes out and just cuts loose on people.
No, I mean, is it really someone different, or is it just another like?
Yes, it's really different because like he literally takes like three bullets right to the knee, and he still walks forward like nothing even hit him. And he's not wearing body armor, and he has no like body armor on his legs. It's just right there on his chest. Like his legs are unprotected, and it's like he's like literally couldn't feel the pain, and he walked right through it, just tearing through armed men.
And it could
be.
be.
Then that was season one, and
it might actually be just that he's so like filled with rage that he just doesn't feel it too. I don't know.
That's what it is. Like I said, there's two split personalities. And then the second season, you actually see something that's also unique to Castle. You see both the man and the monster actually care for somebody. Like, it's also interesting because like each movie has always went over a different aspect of who Castle was. Like one movie, he was the FBI. He was the FBI undercover agent guy. One, he was just like a normal cop. And the Netflix show, it was actually his time as a Marine. More importantly, when he was a Black Ops soldier. Or he was like, if it was top secret, Punisher was in it. And he was the best, and he was actually getting ready to go on his, I believe the show said his third tour. And that once the third, and then he told his wife that once this tour was up, he said he would have done enough fighting and he would eventually come home and settle down.
Interesting.
But when he did, the private company that he worked for made the biggest mistake ever because they literally walked into his house and they unleashed a monster.
Did you want to come into the Granite building and check it out?
I'm actually exploring it now. I'm checking stuff out.
I was because you wanted to see it. I'm still working.
Oh, I'll be there soon. But yeah, like the armed men that he worked, the government that he worked for, aka good old Uncle Sam, they actually sent a kill squad to his house, and they made the biggest mistake by unleashing the monster. By doing the one thing nobody should ever have done. Taking the one thing that restrained the monster. His family. And then the second season, like, there's like this girl
from someone, they have nothing to lose, so they're like, yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, and they made the biggest mistake because when you meet Punisher in Daredevil season 2 on Netflix, he has laid waste to half of New York's crime family faster than any other version of Punisher. He has destroyed almost half of it.
Done. Okay.
And I'm telling you, if you ought to seriously sit down one day and just give it a try. Like, the first season is slow. It also actually does something else that's pretty cool. It gives you like a list of characters, but it's still like okay, who's the side character, who's important, who's not important. It gives every person screen time. It gives them just the right enough screen time. Like, okay, like you learn who Castle is. If you never learn, if you meet one of his best friends that he served with, who is also an army counselor. You learn about his best friend who ends up becoming Jigsaw. You learn about what's your CIA agent?
CIA agent? Just a CIA. It's just CIA agent. I mean, it's not really a name for it. Why?
She worked for a special branch of the government. I think it was CIA.
I mean, like a secret agent, maybe you're thinking, but
no, I can't remember. It's been too long. But she
yeah, I don't know.
I can't remember. But you'll meet her, and then over time, she will actually try to take down the Punisher because of everyone thinks he's a criminal, when in reality he is actually doing all the protecting from a threat worse than they can imagine.
Oops.
And the way Punisher takes one of his best friends he also served with, not the army counselor, and literally destroys him at the end of the first season, which makes him Jigsaw in the second season, is so brutal but so awesome. Because he holds the agent hostage, plus a group of people at a carnival that just like late workers and stuff that are just like cleaning up. He holds all of them hostage, and he ends up shooting a couple. Next thing you know, it's like he turns his back for like a second. He's like Batman, Punisher's like Batman. He just turns right around and goes, it just texts, and he says, he tells him, he's like, if you wanted a monster, he said, all you had to do is just ask. But harming a civilian, and he just turns him around a merry-go-round that has a mirror on it, starts just bashing his face into it. We're just non-stop.
They're definitely taking it
And
like a
then when
dark
you-
direction then, which is interesting.
Oh, it gets better because like in the second season when it opens up, you actually see it actually opens up in a hospital room with Jigsaw face just wrapped in bandages, just like kind of like Two-Face.
Uh-huh.
And then and he actually has like has like
Sure.
memory loss and a split
Did he-
personality. Because like he's like 1 second he's calm, next thing you know he's like full of rage for like what happened to him. Because all he sees when he closes his eyes is the white skull as his face got bashed into the glass.
That's crazy.
And
Crazy.
and let's just say the army story of the Punisher will always be my favorite story. Also in the first, I think some of it happened in the second season, or it might have been all first season. Castle actually opens up to the watchers, the viewer, and he actually takes them like back into the past at certain times as what he did as a Marine. Like you actually get to see like some of the combat he went through.
It kind of makes him like a Rambo, essentially. A Rambo-like character.
Yeah, in a way. Cause like at the end, like there's like one scene like where they're like pinned down, and this was a straight Rambo moment because like they're like pinned down by heavy fire. The song that ends up playing through as the scene comes to a close is the Great White Buffalo, and you just hear Punisher just do his war scream, and you just see Towhead run in, and you just see him pull his knife and start shanking them. It just starts like body shielding them, lighting them up, and it comes to us close.
It's crazy.
It was one of the most darker shows I've seen in a long time, but it was so well paced, so well good. I'm telling you, you got to give it a try. J. Ronnie, no!
I might. I don't know if I'm
That
not.
was bad.
I'm not that into Punisher, so I don't know if I will.
Oh, I am. I love Punisher. He's one of my favorites. Especially in the Civil War comics when he and Cap have a fight.
Is it at least better than the movies?
Yes, it's a million times better.
I've not seen the movies, but I've heard that they're not great.
The movies are trash.
So, at least the
Okay,
one.
Warzone. The Warzone movie was actually pretty decent.
Was it?
Yes, because of what happened by accident, and Punisher almost quit being the Punisher. And so he tries to. So basically, like he exits. So basically, like he goes to. So basically, like there's like a nutcase fanboy on the team, and then he has a new partner that the department sends down there to try to help him out, to try to like tell him like there's no way we can ever work with a vigilante, kind of like think Batman but with guns.
Well, yeah,
So, like,
I know who Punisher is. Like I'm familiar with the character.
But I'm talking about like this. I'm trying to help you understand who the fanboy is in this movie because
Okay.
this guy believes that they can actually work with the Punisher.
Yeah, I mean,
This ain't Batman, my man, but it goes in that he tries to do that. So they send him a new partner down there, and then when Punisher walks upon him at this scene, he tells him, he just looks at him, he just tells him everything he needs to know. He says, "All right," and he walks off and he goes, "I'm going to regret this," and he breaks his own nose and cracks his own arm to make it look like the Punisher just beat him a little bit. Then as Punisher does the Punisher thing, an undercover DDA agent comes out and he accidentally shoots him, and then he notices all the wire and stuff, and he watches closely, and when he finds out he's dead, he tries to take clean money to the family as a way to apologize and stuff, and ends up that family ends up having to call upon Punisher to save them because Jigsaw comes out and actually kidnaps that family for revenge.
They probably should save like some of the plot for people to actually, watch
Well,
it.
that was 28. It was 2008 or 2006. It's old.
I know, but still, it's still a good thing to not give away. Like we're not basically like giving like here's the movie recap of everything that's happened in the movie, so you don't have to watch it kind of thing.
It was actually kind of filler.
But
there was if I could actually find it, there's one scene that was just super messed up. And for me to say that was those words, you know what I'm talking. You know, for me to say those words, you know that's true.
So you mean what I was trying to say here is it was quite a mild thing that you saw, not very messed up at all. I'm kidding. I'm joking.
No,
Kelly. I'm joking. Joke.
no. This scene almost gave me PTSD.
Almost gave you PTSD. We don't want that.
I know, and now I'm going to make you watch that scene if I can find it. Oh, is this the court stairs?
You can't make me. Yeah, there's a court stairs.
I will send you that video on the live stream.
I could have done like quartz brick stairs, but I wanted just like plain quartz with no. That would look better.
Oh, so you want
you
want to do that normal quartz or something, or did you want to do that normal clay brick?
Well, the stairs on here, I was having them just like plain white quartz, like smooth white quartz.
Okay.
So, like you.
So what was the other option you wanted to do?
I mean, you can do like a quartz brick or like with a brick pattern to it, or you can do quartz with.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, what are you talking about? I've never seen that design.
Yeah.
Now that you just say it again, I've actually have seen that design. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like the white quartz, but has a brick pattern to it. That's all.
Oh, okay.
Oh. So yeah.
I'm 50. I'm actually shocked.
So I mean, we might not do in the future do Discord calls for streams because who knows what Discord's doing. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Hopefully,
like I said, give it about like I said, I'm gonna give it about a week or two. Once Discord watches like what 500,000, I would say more than half their viewers just suddenly drop off, and they're suddenly go from number 1 to like number 28. They'll change their tune.
Oh yeah. Well, you know what? Honestly,
all they need is just a few thousand. They just need a few million users just to simply delete, and those numbers will plummet and give them a few bad ratings, and it'll be back to normal.
For as much as people like we can say and complain about Twitch, at the very least they listen to people.
Standards.
Well, they listen to the people using the platform. That's the thing, is they listen to the people. So like when I heard that when people heard that they were going to be making it where you can pay Twitch to promote your favorite streamer to boost the stream, and it's like, why? Like that, why not just give that money to the streamer? We're trying to help the streamer out. But they heard about
Twitch
that.
where you're like, they're going to help somebody.
To help themselves.
All they're going to do is just help their wallet, and then they'll give you like a slight boost for like the daily recommendations.
And the thing is, like they had horrendous feedback on that, and that's what happened. They had feedback, and it was completely negative. People hated the idea, and they have yet to put it in place, and I doubt they will now, because they listen to people. And that's what Discord needs to do. They need to listen to people. And if this gets as big of a backlash as I'm hoping, hopefully they listen to people and they decide not to do it.
I already know what will happen. If this goes the way I think, they gotta get users like, say, Mr. B's, because I know he has his Discord. Yeah, like some of those that have like 30, 40 million active like users and stuff.
Yeah.
Get them just to delete those communities just for a day. Watch how fast it changes.
But the thing,
that's all it'll take.
The thing is though, like I was looking up on YouTube, and there's actually videos of people that are actually like okay with this, which is kind of weird.
You know why? Do you know why?
Money. Money's always the reason.
No, and they're gonna be in on the scam.
Like I said,
Do
money.
you know why?
Money.
People at the top of the scam will always make money.
That's what I just said. Money. Money is usually the reason.
Yep. So they're gonna be okay with it. Anytime they can scam people out of money, they're okay with it.
Well, Trader, what were you making out with your llamas? What the hell's going on here? Like, what is this? Good God. Okay, get a room. Not any of these rooms. Get a different room. Look at this. What the hell?
The llamas were kissing. He was just stuck there.
No,
I've been watching this guy for like the last 3 weeks. Go ahead and kill him. I'm not watching anything.
Sorry, llamas. You gotta go.
Kill the villager
there we
too.
Go.
No witnesses.
Or villager. There's no villager.
That's what I'm talking about. Kill the villager to kill the trader too, because we can't leave a single witness.
Oh, Trader is like second one to go.
That's what I like to do whenever I go to the nether and I go into like a room and it's just full of piglins. I just casually just pull my sword and I just start whacking on them and I just keep whacking. I'm like, no witnesses, no witnesses, no witnesses.
You want Cody phrasing? You want to rephrase that? I'm just saying.
I said the moblins.
But yeah, you said you were whacking on him. I'm like, Cody.
Oh well, I said I pull out my sword.
Cody. Phrasing, sir. Watch how you say.
You better not go down my rabbit hole, cause you know you don't. You know once you go down my rabbit hole, you don't escape. You've been down it. You know how dark it is. That's what I thought.
I think this will do. I don't know yet. Okay. Boop. All right. Boop.
I also
that was
want,
a yawn.
What? This is gonna sound weird, but I actually kind of want to make like a little house. Maybe not a house, just like a little building. But I want to make it out of just nothing but pure deep slate.
I mean, that's easy enough to do.
I mean, like a big one. Like you put like cut it out. You put like windows in it. Get enough your door up.
Dig deep enough. Get enough deep slate, and that'll be perfectly fine. That'll work. First, you don't have nighttime on, so you really can't appreciate the glow of the glow stuff.
Like I said, I'll be turning that on as soon as we get like a new house going and stuff.
Speaking of, I mean, we got this that I've got the first floor already completed. So
that's what I'm talking about. Like I can go ahead and start moving stuff over into it. I can start tearing this building down, so I can start relabeling stuff because.
That and
it's getting kind of hard to remember where each chest is.
That our pyramid top building here. That's pretty much all enclosed and everything and lit. So, and nothing's like you said, nothing spawns in that one. So it's completely safe.
I haven't seen nothing spawn in it so far.
I mean, it's lit, so nothing should be spawning in there. If anything's gonna spawn, it would have spawned by now since you have mobs on.
Yeah, I've had mobs on.
Yeah, if it was gonna spawn, it would have spawned.
But I would also casually just turn them off as well. But like I haven't like
just randomly turn them off. Yzma, careful, baby. Careful.
But like I said, I haven't really seen nothing try to spawn inside.
Yeah.
So it might take just maybe about half an hour later, and start moving some chests in there and re-signing things up. Then start like.
I might do some like column things. I don't know.
Some what things?
Do some like columns out here. Maybe like a big overhang with some columns.
Oh, like kind of like a lamp post.
More like a porch with like a top overhang to it.
Oh, okay. Like I said, me and you gotta get a creative bug till the second half of this update drops.
But we've only got about 3 minutes till 10 right now, though. So.
Yeah, go ahead, start wrapping up.
Yeah, might as well.
Oh.
God,
so I saw in the booth at the gaming news today that.
Well, it looks like something.
That Among Us is.
Look at that.
So I just saw in the gaming news today that Among Us has actually got a major new update coming.
I've heard. I don't know much about it, but I've heard.
they're going to be adding special roles to the game. So basically, like, this was a thing that when Among Us was actually pretty popular, that like some YouTube channels would actually like to go in and like somehow like hack the game to where they could add like special roles, like say like a medic, like if a killer was to kill someone, like an imposter kill someone, and a doctor ran by, that person could revive the dead crewmate. And then there was like one where it had like a sheriff that it got one shot to kill somebody. And like if it killed the imposter, that imposter was dead and sheriff was fine to continue.
So they're trying to make it like a Town of Salem, basically. I'm
not done with the pros. And if it killed, but this is the sheriff role. I'm not done.
Still essentially trying to make it like Town of Salem. I mean, that's what they're doing. They make it like an active Town of Salem.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Never heard of it.
Seriously, you never heard of Town of Salem? Okay, so Town of Salem is basically.
Okay, first of all, the only Town of Salem I've ever heard of is the Salem witch trials. Okay, so let's have far my history of word Salem and Town go together.
I'm talking about a game. There's a game called Town of Salem, and it's kind of loosely like it's inspired by the Salem witch trials. Let's put it that way. So basically, what you do is you have like several people, and you play like with people who you might be in the same room with, or you might play with people who are just complete random. You don't know who they are. And you have everyone has different roles, and you have to try to find like who's like the werewolf and who's like the mafia and who's like the witch or vampire, whatever role. It's like certain roles that are trying to sabotage the townspeople. So you have like different factions that are working against each other, and you're trying to have like the factions win, basically. Like you want whatever you're part of. So if you're part of the mafia, you want the mafia to win. If you're part of the townspeople, you want townspeople to win. If you are like the wolf, you want the wolf to win. If you want to be the one winning. If you are the witch, you want to be the one to win. And have no one. And like basically, after every night, it's like a serial killer too. And like after every night, like you might find someone dead. And then you have a trial that day, and you try to like see if someone will actually vote for someone to die. And then if someone gets voted to die, they get hung, and you find out who they were. And then it goes all over again. So, but each one has like different things they can do to kind of throw people off track and to make it where you don't suspect them, or to try to to be able to kill someone. So like there's a sheriff who can jail someone. There's a veteran who basically can kill someone who visits him at night, and then whoever it is who visits them, it could be anyone, gets killed. So in a way they're trying to make it like that game, and that game is actually it's a fairly known game. I'm surprised you've never heard of it or seen anyone play it.
Yeah, the only closest game I've ever heard of something like that is Witch Hunt.
No.
It's the closest I've ever heard of anything close to Town of Salem.
Yeah, basically they're trying to make it kind of like that. It sounds like, which I mean, hey, whatever.
You
that's what they
played Witch
want to
Hunt,
do.
right?
No, I've never played Witch Hunt.
So you have no idea what? Okay, so basically it's like the 18th century, that when witches and stuff was still among like the coastal people.
At least when they thought they were. They weren't actually witches, but they thought they were witches.
Oh, so no, this game like went that route. That there was actually like a real witch that was around people. So your character was actually kind of like an angel sent to protect people.
Okay.
So like your character like has like special powers, like you like start you like at one of his powers is like being able to sense whatever monster he's hunting. If he was in a radius of his, you will start hearing the heartbeat. As if if it got slower, you knew it was getting far. You was getting too far. It was getting off track. However, if it started like beating out your chest, you knew it was right on top of you. And like some say, like your character says, like some people say you have the blood of an angel runs through your veins and stuff. And there's actually a witch, but then it also ends up getting worse because once you kill the witch, it actually tells you that this witch did naughty things with the devil himself, and they end up having a child.
Interesting.
Oh, yeah. And the child is so ugly.
That's fascinating. It sounds weird.
It is one of the most scariest shooter games you will ever see for an indie game. But it is so well crafted because when you kill the werewolf and then it says like and it confirms like there was a witch, and it says that like she's indestructible unless you kill her sacrificial tree. Now, the best part about the tree is it actually takes a page out of fantasy lore.
That's kind of weird.
Okay, so here's how let me tell you how weird it gets. Do you remember Treebeard from Lord of the Rings?
Remember who?
Treebeard. One of the Ents.
Oh, the Ents, yeah.
You have to kill one of them. It's like if you take like a shot at him, he literally walks after you.
That's so weird. It's so bizarre.
It is. Look up IGP's witch hunt videos on it, and I'm telling you, you'll have a good sleep trying to watch. And because he's the only channel I've ever seen to actually play the game. But he also does like the best commentary on it. Because like he talks about like how well done the ambience is and stuff. Because like he's an indie reviewer and he tells you how it is. And let's just say like when you watch it, it is one of them videos that's like because like it is interesting. It is one interesting game, that's all I will say. Oh, I forgot to mention the best part about the child of the witch.
What's that?
It actually, in a weirdest way, it kind of forms into the devil himself, but in a weird way. Like, you know how like we talked that one time, like how everyone has a different perspective of what the devil looks like.
Kind of.
So Witch Hunt actually takes that route and actually confirms that that's because like when you're not streaming, are you?
We're still streaming, yeah.
Okay, so this
I haven't stopped.
Okay, so this is okay. So I'm going to just say it now.
How about hold on before you say anything? Why don't we end the stream then? If you're going to be spoiling stuff, so and then
this is the last thing I'll tell you. That we gotta get off this call.
So anyway.
I
know you just kept talking. I was into the game.
You was full into this.
I wasn't full into anything. I'm just like listening to you. You just kept going. So you just like talking, my friend. I don't know what you do. So
I thought you was fully interested in this game, and I was like, I'll recommend you anything. You know me. I'll send you recommendations.
Like the description was kind of long, so I was kind of like, I don't know.
No, that was just the basic general information.
That was long for basic general information, so that was like the long story, the long version. But anyway, so, let me end the stream though, because it's after 10. It's time, and it's been fun. We talked about a lot of things, so we'll see what the future is for Discord, and I'll be playing, of course, over on Twitch some Animal Crossing because the new updates are pretty amazing, and I want to check them out and explore them fully. So anyway, thanks everyone for watching, and whether you're during this live stream afterwards, we both appreciate you very much. Be sure to subscribe if you want to. You don't have to, but you can. Check out my other videos if you want to. Comment down below if you want to, or reply to everyone, so you expect to reply back if you do comment, and we will see everybody next time. But until then, stay awesome, and we will see you then.
Bye.